All right, YouTube, welcome back to A Programmer Plays Rusted Moss. In our previous episode, we started the game and we got some hints about what was going on. We are a changeling, maybe? That might be a lie. The age of Min is ending and the age of Fae is on the rise because we're making it be on the rise. We're running around shooting stuff. And we've got our little companion here who can essentially hook shot onto things and let us swing around, which is very exciting. We have gotten our ass handed to us by... Oop, that was not what I meant to do. Titania, will you do it again? Thank you. We did get our ass handed to us by our sister. Dangerous climb ahead. Attempt at your own risk. I kind of wonder if this game has like really significant speedrunning shortcuts, because it kind of feels like they're suggesting that it does. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Using my hook shot where I mean, or my grapple, I should say, sorry, where I mean to be using my gun. And that is purely because I'm a big dumb. That feels so doable. Yeah, whatever. Resist the obvious path at all costs, right? Ooh, alright. Yeah, more trinkets. God, I love trinkets. Also, just great choice of word for that. Trinket. Okay, cool. So, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Hello. Okay, noted. Okay, noted. Thankfully, this guy's got the tactical insight of a roast ham. We'll go ahead and pop that heal. Okay. I'm sure this is doable. I'm just bad. Honestly, I think I might have been overcomplicating it. Yeah, I was. Ooh, more health. I'm a little surprised that they just give you the more health, and it's not like, you know, pieces of heart. There's no delayed gratification on that. I kind of think I'm backtracking at this point just for the sake of it, just because I like doing that, but... Oof. Still not enough to heal us. That's a little surprising. Alright, we never walked through this, gosh. And this would have been a great thing to walk through. Now, alright. Y'all can't really see it very well, so let me turn off my camera. That sure looks like a little hidden spot. It sure was. Saw it once upon a plain, fairies eating the carcasses of misled travelers. Young Nell had asked what a group of fairies was called. It is a malevolence, my child. A malevolence of fairies. Rude. Pop down here. Ah, excellent. I don't think I ever... Oop. Well, that was silly of me. That was even sillier. Yeah. There we go. What are you? Ah, more MP. Maximum MP found. Hell yeah. Alright, so I'm a little confused about what the orange means. I'm assuming that that is indicating for us our... Do I think that's the grenade? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so there's our teleport that we found early on. Killing these enemies mostly so that we can steal their delicious coins for purchasing stuff later. Alright, yeah, alright, here we go. So, literally, starting screen of the game. Secrets. Nope. There's a trick here that I'm failing to grok. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to deal with this. Alright, we'll come back to that later. I feel like I'm overlooking some, like, probably fairly obvious, like, sequence of button inputs to swing around and do good stuff, but that's fine. Back to factory shelter so that we can buy that other thing. I am slightly nervous about, like, NPCs dying and stuff, because I've seen a couple dialogue things that already make me think, like, ooh, your days are numbered. Giant chambers. There we go. Thanks for buying everything. You're welcome. Alright, so, with that on hand, what does it cost? It costs 7. God damn. I don't have 7. But we can at least do the 6. Slower enemy bullets, so, you know, minor advantage. Still don't have a way of getting through that spot below us. Do I think we do? Hold on. There's probably some shenanigans over here that we can dig into. Hold on. I'm hitting my head on something. Okay. Doing bad here. Doing real bad. Holy shit. Alright. We are alive. Right. That was silly of me. That was also silly of me. There we go. Insect in this room. Which is crazy because it is pretty wintry in here right now. Right. Still got hit. Go me. I'm surprised that didn't like do anything for me. You know? Alright, and we're just back here. Interesting. No fanfare, no nothing. Huh. I'm tempted actually to just run on back, because I feel like I did a bad job of exploring. I wonder if we'll get an upgrade or something later to make us more resistant to this wind, or if we just live like this now. Feels nice to be out of the lab. Should have brought a picnic or something. Oh, sorry, I was busy trying not to get killed by the lab's sentry robots, captured by the scientists, or caught up in the explosion. Sorry, I forgot your picnic. It's okay, I forgive you. What's important is you learn from your mistakes. to do this? Is this a... No. I don't see how I could make the, trying to think of a way that I could, you know, throw a grenade and have it arc over, but I just don't see it happening. Oop. Gosh. Alright, go ahead and end. Nope, not even a little bit. There we go, gosh. Gonna need to get way better at that. Not like that. Right, there's a save just right over here, isn't there? Not really. Ooh. There's this. How to recognize a changeling. A changeling babe is unfriendly, unhappy, and mean. They are often beloved by their Fae family. So to return your real child, follow these instructions true. Pick up the changeling babe and place it into the oven. Hey, Fern? Yes? You're really unfriendly, unhappy, and mean. Whose fault is that? Flag found. Who put this here? Okay, we're here. That looks like a secret, doesn't it? Okay. Huh. Huh. That is really interesting. That's fascinating, actually. Oh, come on. No! Oh, brutal. We'll just take the fast travel back up. Ooh, maybe not this fast travel though. This fast travel. Maybe not the one. go ahead and pop this. It's early, but we know that we'll be getting some MP back. Oh. Really need to not approach my problems that way. I just never do that? Hey, now we've got that. Cool. Convinced that I can do this. Yeah, whatever. Can and should. Very different. I wonder if really these signs are just their way of saying, like, yeah, man, this is technically possible, but, like, are you good? Or are you normal? Missed in a big way. Hey, more MP. Nice. It does feel a little strange. You know, having this grapple and not like chaining it. I imagine they're gonna change that at some point on me. Like give me an upgrade that lets me chain grapples together. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Cache and secret. New experiments were a success. Machines can be controlled by a bound changeling. This should work for Fae in general. The iron is unpleasant for them, but their magic heals them by reflex, a constant source of energy. The older way was much more inefficient. I can't wait to tell Nell. Oh, well. We beefed it. It's fine. Alright, let's go back up here. Do a little finagling. Alright. We've got the idea, I think. Alright. Do Do we think this is a case of, like, we just need to wait for just before? And that didn't really work out. Alright, that did, though. Alright, I don't know what that symbol could possibly mean, but looked cool. Okay. I see. Cool. Gosh, dang it. It could have gone better. Ah, okay. Yay! Shortcuts. Dangerous climb ahead. Oh wow. I was not expecting that to do like that. I think what I'm supposed to do here is like literally slingshot myself through the stage, which is pretty cool, but also sounds difficult. Struggling to make that connect the way that I want it to. Right? Or Honestly, I feel like I'm sort of bashing my head against things that I shouldn't be bashing my head against. Alright, yeah. Getting underneath those guys so that their missiles hit the ground, definitely the way to go. Alright, let's come back to here and rethink. Because there's a bit, like, pretty much straight down that we haven't checked out. That is probably more where we're intended to be. This was an easy one that we just forgot about. It's fine. Ooh, mountainside. Very pretty. That did not work out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. No, we're gonna go ahead and pop it. Okay, noted. Oh. Big jump. Okay, noted. It's... proving a little tricky to get used to, but that's okay. We've gotten a heal. Okay. No. Alright. I'm getting a little bit of a handle on some of the momentum stuff. He says, knowing full well that he probably is not actually, and it's pure hubris. Huh. I wonder why that's there. Possibly an oversight, but it felt like the kind of thing that would lead to a good secret. We'll let those hurricanes go. Huh. Really? Keep trying to find, like, Silksong-y, you know, secrets, and they're just not there. Alright, well that was pure luck. No actual skill involved there. Part of Elframe did you live in? Mainly stayed within Titania's court. Part with flowers? There's a lot of parts with flowers. You ever come to the court? Yes, but I did not stay for very long. Right. I want to rethink my trinkets. I don't feel like I've got a particularly effective set going on here, but... it's fine. It's fine. Hello, Oxhead Man. Have you seen my face? Please help. I fell down a well and heard a beautiful voice asking for my name. When I told her what it was, I lost everything you were. Your face, your memories. A name is who you are, identity and all. Why would you give it away? I thought she just wanted to know my name was. She asked for your name and you gave it to her. I don't know what's more to tell you. Normally, you'd be unable to recognize your face, though. Pretty extreme to steal a whole. True, this seems like the work of a fairy from the Unseelie court. Will you help me? Never liked the Unseelie. Have a bit of fun with them. You managed to find my face. Please come back and give it to me. How do we even do that? The fairy that took it lived inside a wishing well. I rang the bell over it in order to... and the well opened. 142341. Alright. 142341. Wrote it down on my whiteboard just in case. Alright, that was, again, more luck than actual skill. Huh. Okay. Double bonked. I gotta stop doing that. That's not the way. That works. Oh, just out of reach. There we go. Alright. Phase Silver found. Someone might have use for this. Alright, so now we know what that is. You're kidding. We're so close. Okay. Too far? Ugh. Okay, we gotta slow down. We're taking a lot of damage here. Don't panic. Yeah, exactly. Ugh. I'm a little, actually, not so sure that this is where I want to be. Well, gosh, we almost had it. Then we died. Gosh, this puts us a bit back. We hadn't talked to you yet. Was it the same? 142341. Now, is this game really hard? I wouldn't say really hard. We've only died a few times. It's not easy, but I wouldn't say it's really hard. It's kind of a dexterity thing. like there, where I just messed up the timing of it, and that's what I really wanted to. And as you saw, like, it's quick and easy to reset and get myself back into the game. Can I? No. No, we'll just roll with it. Quick heal. No. Alright, this is an unfortunate series of events. There we go. Cool. And that got us enough mana to be able to get that heal in. So, hooray. You have me at a disadvantage, so I'm gonna just... Alright, there's that phase silver. And I kind of suspect that I went straight for like the next like progression bit and missed, yep, a save point. It felt like we were due for a save point. So up and to the left a little bit, there's that little challenging bit that we died at, but we can do this first. We've actually picked up a fair amount of cash. Okay. Gosh, what? Whoa! You came all the way. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, what is that? Cool. Inverse kinematics going on here. Cool. Aww. Excellent. So, established a shortcut for ourselves. We've actually established several shortcuts, which is great. I'm a little tempted to actually switch up our charm loadout to okay. Arguably a mistake, but Like, I feel like range would be more useful than magnet at this point. You know? But they do give us a lot of digits for health, so, or for cash, so. Why am I so bad? Come on. Okay. Work. Interesting little challenge room. Oh wait, we're just finding so many ways that we can go. Right? Not like that. Okay. Not like that. Gosh dang it. I'm trying to, like, hook it around. But, like, not going well. Really appreciate that you can grab onto the spiked surfaces with your fingers without taking damage or anything. Ugh. Weird. Okay. You guys come to me. How about that? That was fun. I enjoyed that. Again, shortcuts unlocked. We're making, I feel like, phenomenal progress through this area. Well, not phenomenal, but we're making progress. Ah, that's actually great. Fast travel, hell yeah. I don't trust this room. Okay, I see the vision. I'm just bad. No, I fucked it. Yes, got it. Phase silver. That was unnecessarily risky. Of me. That's on me. Game saved. Excellent. Okay. Another one of you. Oof, using a glamour takes up way too much of my energy. Where did I put those cute children? I was going to take them to Elfheim, favorite glamour is one where I appear as a beautiful, courtly lady. It isn't very original. That felt like a boss room, and then it just wasn't. Okay, okay, noted. Noted. Alright, we're gonna have to heal up. Another flag. Interesting. The fact that there's not contact damage is so interesting. That was close. Nice. Nope, nope, it goes one above. I love it when Metroidvanias give me lots of little shortcuts. Makes me feel rewarded. Okay. Okay. Right, I don't think we've got the abilities we need to progress in that room. Ooh. Big room, okay. Okay, that is deadly spikes or deadly nothingness. I'm a little surprised that I pulled that off. Damn it. All right. All right. That's fine. That's fun. I didn't know that that was an option. Oh, well, that... long time ago, a member of the Big Fae offended our fairy queen Mab, mother of dreams, ruler of Elfhame. What the offense was, none can remember, perhaps not even the queen herself. But from that day on, no Big Fae was allowed to wear glamour with more than one eye. Interesting. Let this sit. Go. Pop. Excellent. Shortcuts. And saves. We've got a few options as far as directions we can go. Oh! Princess Freya. Freya? Here to end humanity, changeling. Not ending humanity. It is the natural cycle of things. The age of men is ending, and you humans are prolonging it. Yet, according to my research, the age of men has lasted twice as long as it should have already. How natural exactly are these cycles? Something must have happened to prolong the age of men, and if it happened once, it can happen again. We humans have never been preoccupied with the natural order of things. Otherwise, we'd be living in trees and eating bugs. With our technology, I'll make sure this age never ends. Your technology will never surpass the coming of magic. What do you know about magic, changeling? It's something that only exists in humans because the age of men is ending. If anything, you should be grateful, witch. Fae's return has brought you power. I might be a witch, but I loathe my magic. There's something deeply unsettling about things beyond our control. When my magic first manifested, the Coalition hardly noticed. Disappointing capacity was what I think the files said. Okay, I don't see how that is my problem. Don't interrupt. I was a born scientist, a genius they called me, for good reason. With technology, I removed my heart, and with magic, I bound it to my life. I am immortal. Not really. All I have to do is go for the heart. Why do I get the feeling it's not as simple as that? Let me demonstrate my magic, fused with the technology of mankind. Better start running, little mouse. Ooh. Okay. We're off to a very rough start here. Yeah, woof. Woof, we got destroyed. Gosh, I kind of don't want to jump back straight into that fight. We're not really close. It's not too bad. The teleporter's not too far away. Tell you guys what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it here for this episode. Right at the hour mark. I don't really want to start next episode with a boss fight immediately. But what we might do is next episode try and fill out some of these other corners that we've left undone in here. There's not that many teleporters in here. Like, there's only the one teleporter, but we could teleport up to the top and then drop back down using some of the shortcuts we've opened, and it won't be nearly as bad. We also just don't know what the Fae Silver is for. Possibly the shopkeeper? We don't know. But yeah, that's where we're going to call it for this one. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know it's been more backtracky than the first one, but I've had a good time. I've really enjoyed this. So yeah, Until later. Bye.